Humans of the cardboard, welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today we have what I assume is the final card from the Crystal Beast structure deck to be revealed. It is another spell. I'm pretty sure this structure deck is like 3 spells, 3 traps, and a fusion monster. That's it. No main deck monsters whatsoever for this structure deck as far as new cards go. Today we're looking at Bridge of the Heart. Keep in mind, we did get the quick play spell a couple weeks ago, which searches any bridge card. So this card does become searchable that way. Doesn't have crystal in the name though, so keep that in mind. It's not searchable off of is that Rainbow Bridge? Whatever the other search card is. Let's jump into it. Starting off here, we got a continuous spell. Very cool. I love the artwork on this. Looks so good. You can only use the second and third effects of this card's name once per turn. First effect. During your main phase, you can normal summon 1 Crystal Beast monster in addition to your normal summon or set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. Second effect, during your main phase, you can destroy 1 Crystal Beast card you control or in your hand, and if you do, add 1 Crystal Spell or Trap from your deck to the hand. And the third effect, if a Crystal Beast card or cards is placed in your spell and trap zone, even during the damage step, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, return it, and this card to the hand. This is this is power creep at its finest. We talk about how Konami just pushes cards, and some cards just have 3-4 effects nowadays. This is the epitome of that. This card is a double summon for the archetype. That's really nice because one of the worries is that most of the Crystal Beast monsters are just bricks in the deck, but by having a card like this that is hopefully searchable and pretty easy to get to, helps make those less bricks in the hand because you just normal summon them out. You just get to freely extend them onto the field to keep playing with them, which is really nice. Secondly, it's like a Dragonic Diagram-esque search. Destroy any Crystal Beast card in hand or on the field, and then add a Crystal Spell or Trap. That helps you get to some of the new Interruption cards or Conclave, or any of the other utilities. Really nice there. Can't really complain, especially since your deck so freely puts a Crystal Beast in the spell and trap zone anyway. So just pop it, then get to go ahead and search another card anyway. That's pretty solid. And the final effect is pretty good as well, giving you access to extra removal / potentially disruption. I'm trying to think. Doesn't the new fusion give you away? Doesn't it tag out and put stuff, Crystal Beast into your spell and trap zone, or does it put them straight up on the field? I'm honestly not sure about that. I don't know how easy this card is going to be to make an interruption, because I don't know if you are doing a ton of quick effect putting your Crystal Beast in your spell and trap zones, but still, even just being removal, just being able to bounce cards really easily on top of, if that's supposed to be the bonus effect for this engine card, we're taking that all day. That's actually really, really awesome. So all in all, I think this card's awesome. The problem becomes just the fact that I really am curious how the deck functions. Do you need, I don't know, so monster starters, I think it's literally just Sapphire Pegasus. I don't know if a single other Crystal Beast monster counts as a starter. Other than that, you've got a couple cards that can search you into Sapphire Pegasus, so that's not the end of the world. This card searches a Crystal Spell or Trap. I think is it Crystal Bond? Can that search the Crystal Beast Spell or Trap? So this card could potentially get you there. We have a lot more easy access to something like Sapphire Pegasus, which I believe is a 1-card play. I don't think it's insane by itself. It's not a full-on wombo combo, but I do think you get solid value off of just that. But what I like now about the deck is we have a ton of searchability. We've got, I want to say it's called Crystal Bond, but don't quote me on that. There's one of the crystal cards that searches a Crystal Beast card, or Crystal Beast monster, or something like that. There's, I think it's Rainbow Bridge, which searches any Crystal Spell or Trap. That can search cards, not like this, but Crystal Bond to get you a monster, so it technically searches anything. You have the new quick play spell we went over a couple weeks ago, which searches any bridge card. I think it also searches some of the other cards like Crystal Beast or Ultimate Crystal Monsters, stuff like that. And now we have this, which also searches any Crystal Beast or any Crystal Spell or Trap. The searchability in the deck is crazy. Now, the question is, what is your end board? What are you working towards? Well, we have the new fusion. I need to see people kind of lab this deck a little bit before I'm fully convinced on how easy it's going to be to get that monster out. It kind of works like ABC Dragon Buster, but it takes much more setup than he does. But it has a really strong effect. I don't think that's really deniable, and it tags out for like an insane follow-up. So I don't know. What are you building towards? Is it kind of like ABC's where you're just kind of spam generic Link monsters, going to end on like an IP Masquerena with another monster, and maybe you end with an Appaloosa for 3 or 4 materials and the fusion monster? Like, that's not terrible. Maybe some rank 4s are part of it. I know some of the Crystal Beasts are level 4, and if we can just get those out somewhat easily, like, that's not terrible. I don't know. There's a lot of questions. I think the biggest question is just what are we working towards? I guess some of the traps are pretty good for interrupting. So maybe that's another part of it. Maybe we go back and this becomes more of a control deck where you kind of just spam out the fusion monster with maybe one of the 2 traps set and you just try to grind it out. Although you do kind of get punished by certain cards if they can kind of handle... If they can efficiently handle the fusion, you're going to be put in a lot of trouble. So that's like definitely a choke point to keep in mind. I don't know. There's a lot up in the air. I doubt we'll see a ton of this in the OCG, but maybe we will. Maybe we'll see some top deck profiles if somebody gets really spicy with it. But until then, I need to see some labbing. I need to go in and really see where this, what this deck can really churn out and how efficiently without having to play bricks. I've seen some people mess around with some combos that look like impressive combos, but then when you go ahead and look at the deck list, they're playing like 4 bricks from other engines just to facilitate the combo, and I'm like, that's not going to hold up in a competitive metagame. You got to have consistency there. So I don't know. That's pretty much what it comes down to. But there we go. That's the final card. I think it's arguably the best card of the new support just because of everything it does. It's an extender. It is a searcher. It is removal. It's kind of just everything. This card's kind of crazy. But yeah. That's it for me today, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below, please, especially if you are a Crystal Beast player, lover, whatever. Let me know if you know more about the deck than I do, specifically like what other applications this card has, or just in general, where do you think Crystal Beasts are after all this support comes out? I'd love to hear it from you guys who definitely know more about this deck than me. But until then, I'm out of here. Thanks for watching. I'll keep you updated on more news as it drops. Going on, hopefully, my final vacation for the summer soon. Because just being off just makes me nervous with uploads and stuff. But I'll have some stuff pre-uploaded, hopefully, and we will be good to go. And then once I get back, we'll be running full speed. But I'm out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe if you haven't and want to see more stuff from me down the line. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.